What's up, guys? Barbarian Plus here with the Steel Grasp HotA. In the helmet, we have the Iron Warrior, and we want to use Iron Skin to make sure that we get to proc to Bolt's Will. In the helmet, you want Strength, Max Life, Cooldown Reduction. I tried to roll something else besides Life on Kill. That was the only thing I could find that was decent. I didn't need an armor roll, and I didn't need another resistance, but you could put one of those in there if needed. And of course, the Juggernaut always goes on the armor slot for me. And this one, you could re-roll the damage, but where it was a max roll, I kept it. I would much prefer to have max life. And you do need one total armor roll on one of your pieces, and then max out your resistances as needed. In our gloves is where we have our Ancestral Force with our to make our Hammer of the Ancients deal more damage. And instead of all strength, I would like to have strength. But attack speed is great. Critical strike chance is great. Take it or leave it though, because we have the red ring of Furor, and the 4 ranks of Hammer of the Ancients is also amazing. In the pants, to Bolt's Will, we have 3 ways to become unstoppable. So we are proccing unstoppable all the time, which means we're dealing that 40% damage all the time. Love to Bolt's Will. These are they're the best unique pants in the game. Next up, Weapon Master. You could go without this and take Metamorphosis for another way to be unstoppable, but I decided to go with this so we could have another charge of Steel Grasp. In your boots, you want movement speed and 3 resistances. And on the mace, we have Edge Master with all stat, strength, overpower damage, and damage while berserking. These are the top 4 stats that you want all 3 of your weapons. Next is the Earth Strikers. Now, we do weapon swapping between our Lunging Strike and Hammer of the Ancients, and also you want the Blood Boil. This, I absolutely love this. So here, Ancient's Oath, couldn't pass this up. Perfect roll with the 50%. 6 ranks, it doesn't really need 9. High damage while berserking, high damage to close, vulnerable damage, take it or leave it. Love this weapon. And it chucks out more chains. That's wicked. And for the ring slot, Berserker Fury, crit strike chance, overpower damage, damage while berserking, and resource generation. You could swap out critical strike damage for physical damage, for strength, max life. You can kind of go anywhere with that. Because we have this ring, the red ring of Furor, critical strike chance is not really necessary. And this ring also needs no introduction. This ring is amazing. Absolutely love it. And up here, we get to use Banished Lords one more time before it gets nerfed in Season 4. This is still an amazing amulet, and I feel like anything that has overpowered in it should try to use this amulet, because it's just so powerful. It's so good. And it gives us, like, with these two just synergize so well. Banished Lords and Red Ring of Furor. Synergy between these two is absolutely amazing. And for weapon expertise, we still use the 2-handed axe. And for our little critter here, he has not changed all season. Still use the Flash of Adrenaline with duration support, tactical support, and initiative support. And then Tempest with resource support, safeguard support, and fortify support. And with our skill tree, you put just 2 points into Lunging Strike, Axe points into Hammer of the Ancients, into Enhanced, into Furious Hammer of the Ancients before it gets nerfed, which in Season 4 I'm not looking forward to. Then you take 3 points into Rallying Cry for Enhanced Rallying Cry to Tactical Rallying Cry, then 3 points in Iron Skin to get Enhanced Iron Skin and Tactical Iron Skin. 3 points in Imposing Presence. I love to move fast, so always 3 points in Swiftness. Another 3 points in Aggressive Resistance, and 3 points into Pit Fighter, because we are going to be close to everything, and I like putting 3 points into Slaying Strike. You could move these around if you feel like it, but I think it's awesome. And I did put 1 point into Exposed Vulnerability, so after we use our Steel Grasp, we could have another second to be vulnerable. And Steel Grasp, I put 2 points in here. The rest come from Ancient's Oath, and you take Enhanced, and you gotta take Fighters. This is one of the 2 ways that we have berserking. This is the only way we make things vulnerable, so you make sure that you want to use Steel Grasp as much as possible. Then down here you take the Trifecta, and this is why Steel Grasp is so important right now, because I'm not using the Exploit Glyph, so Wallop will work if we obviously stun them, or if we use Steel Grass to bring them in. And then down here, take 3 points into Tempered Fury, 3 points in Invigorating Fury, and 3 points in Wrath of the Berserker, for Prime Wrath of the Berserker, and Supreme Wrath of the Berserker. And Unbridled Rage is the best key passive for here. For your skills, Hammer of the Ancients will be on Bludgeoning, so make sure your Lunging Strike is on Dual Wield. And with the Paragon board, our first board, we have Territorial. Our second board is Bone Breaker with Ire. Our third board is Carnage with Might. Our fourth board is Weapon Master with Dominate. The fifth board is Warbringer with Wrath because of our Red Ring of Furor. You want to get all these nodes, get as much fury as possible. And our final board is Blood Rage for Crusher. Okay, now let's show off Nightmare Dungeon 92. Okay, so easy rotation with this one. Steel Grasp, hit him with the hammer, and also try to hit something to make you unstoppable. Either Wrath of the Berserker, or Iron Skin, or Rallying Cry. But you gotta bring him in to make everything vulnerable. That's 100% necessary. If you don't want to use Steel Grasp, then I would suggest you'd have to go back to using the exploit. But even without that, it still is pretty powerful. But yeah, that 5 chains is just awesome. Gotta watch out for that volcanic step though. Bring him in and hit him. But of course, when you use Steel Grasp, you get the extra damage. You get that 50% extra damage. Really looking forward to Season 4. Super excited for the changes. I am very curious what they have changed from the PTR to now. So, of course, we'll get a campfire. We'll get a campfire chat probably a week out. That's usually how it works. That'll be exciting. Looks like the Iron Wolf scene. I don't know how that's gonna work. If his other companion, I can't see that going over well, to be honest. Where this one didn't really, you know, make a massive difference. I mean, we used them the best we could, but you know, it wasn't. I think Season 2 so far was the best. But I'm excited for Season 2. I'll still try out the mechanics and see how good it is. But yeah, this is still super fun. I do like it. HotA's just really fun to play no matter what. Going around smashing things. Like, you don't even need to use Wrath of the Berserker right now, but sometimes it just feels good. You just literally rip through everything. Just run through, bring him in, and pow. Gotta watch out for those volcanic pools, though. But yeah, very easy, very fun. Not really doing too many of the weapon swapping, but I'm trying to. I try to hit him with a lunging strike first. And I don't really count anything, like my procs of anything, I just play. And I know it'll hit. I do hope they get rid of that 5-second timer with the red ring of roar. Because I just don't like that. Look at this guy here. Oh, don't want to get on that. I've actually never fought this guy. He's got a lot of health. Alright, don't let him jump on me. Not ready yet. There we go. That was pretty awesome at the end there. Took out so much of his health. Did he give us anything good? Not really. That's pretty cool to take out, like, what was that, like a third of his health? Slaying Strike. Gotta like Slaying Strike. Proof right there how awesome it is. Oh man. It's ripping through everything here. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? Okay. So as you see here, decent build. Not as mobile, so a little slower. But overall, still really easy to play, still really fun. Something different than the charge. But still very powerful. Love the steel grasp. Boom. We gotta kill this guy. There we go. Alright, so that's the build. And if you're still playing Season 3, give it a try. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.